That's exactly what he wanted. If only I could.
You can stay on the computer. I was just kidding. You can stay on the computer.
Oh, folding towels?
I thought you were Alexa.
Oh, she's not back yet?
Or answering herself.
All right, well, I left a message with JP. They probably just lost track of time.
Hey, how long have you known this JP kid?
I don't know, a couple months.
That's it?
He's a good kid. He's studying mathematics. I mean, how dangerous can he be? Okay. You know what? Grab your coat. We're going for a walk.
Is it supposed to come in today?
Young people, and you were in love. Where would you go?
In love. They just met yesterday.
Okay.
That was different.
You say so?
This can only end one way.
So something ends that should have never started?
I just don't want you to go through what we went through.
We were happy. So Trent Greer Publishing, offices in New York, London, and Paris. Google.
You Googled my roses?
Googled your roses. How come I didn't know you were allergic?
He's trying to buy my magazine.
Oh, so they're business roses.
Yeah, business roses.
Oh. Okay. And thunderstorm. So what was your husband like?
My ex-husband?
Your ex-husband. What was your ex-husband like?
Pretty much the opposite of you.
Ouch.
You know, I think I just didn't want to be reminded of you or us. Anyway, it didn't last long.
I'm sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It's almost as old news as us. Plus, I got a Lex out of it, so I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, you should be.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess you never said I do.
I did not.
Still dodging the commitment thing, huh?
I'm very much committed. I'm committed to the hotel.
You two seem very happy together.
Yeah, we have a great relationship. You know, we have our ups and downs, but all in all, we are pretty good. JP teaches tango lessons here on Mondays.
Wait, I just told me that.
Yeah, I could have just told you that.
Oh, wow.
Alexa? What about this nursing? You were answering your phone. My battery's dead.
I'm sorry, madam. You lost track of the time.
Where did you learn tango?
My grandfather is from Argentina, but after he and my grandmother divorced, he moved here.
You lost his dance partner.
He lost all his dance partner. That's why my grandmother divorced.
Mom, back for it.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, no. Come on. No, Jack, I don't remember any. I don't.
Just feel it. Feel it. Don't spin around. You like it. Just wait a minute. Okay, look. Easy now. Easy. Okay. Yes, I like it. I like it.
Promised to take me to dinner.
Oh, was that tonight?
No, that's here.
Lindy and Alexa, this is Nicole.
His girlfriends. So nice to meet you. And how are you enjoying our city? Oh, you know what they say. Bad day in Paris is better than a good day anywhere else. How charming. How long ago, I think? Right.
Today's assignment is to get a reading by visiting this location. Good luck.
Can you wait? Why does lights close? Why? I know. But you said this afternoon. And it's 10:45.
Your Gravulum badge is giving me a yellow reading. Hecron concentrations there are low. Good work.
I got a pirate flag.
I'm all the way up.
Hold up. Mama, do you want a piece? Do you want a piece of pasta? I'm dead. Wait, it's this one.
Hast thou cut seed, child?
That was a mistake. Good job.
Storm is chaos, a maelstrom of what, but likewise is it delicate, and I was not. Clouds may hurl the fire of heavens, but they themselves are squishy impediments. They did not impede me.
What? No, I'm playing a game. I'm playing a game. I told you I was. I told you I was playing a game. I told you! I'm playing a game! I'm playing a game! Ugh!
O'er fields of the fallen, Nay, thou wilt suffer shame enough in battle.
Now what? I said salad. I said salad.
something I couldn't fix on my own. Whether it's credit card, medical, or personal lending, the NCAA cannot wait to become debt-free. National Debt Relief reduced my debt by over $27,000. And if you can get out of debt, then I am proof. Call or visit nationaldebtrelief.com to get started.
one of you comes to face me at last.
It was mine. Yes, me. Fear me. I am it.
Sure, youngin'. Say, now, you know what? How's about I trade you the package or the letter? you take yours to Miss Penny, and I'll take mine to her parents. Off you go now.
If I could I'll leave my spellbook here, just in case I'm wrong, so my new friend can come help me. Hey, wizard! I see you found my spell book. No, I didn't talk to Malistaire. I should have known he'd be too. Could be worse. Huh? Oh, might tell you what, wizard. You've been amazing. Just a small token to say how much everything you've done has meant to me.
And see, it says right on the front, maze book, not labyrinth, no guarding necessary. Silly warhorns.
Hey, when the manic myth small.
Before the cyclopedia, that's...
Okay.
Time traveler from another era or something? No. Oh, I'm sorry. Sure, that's what it's all. I'll put it.
Actually, is incredible.
Yeah, it's called Lover's Oak. There's a legend that if the couple gets engaged underneath it, they'll stay married forever. Fantasy is about getting proposed to underneath there. Nothing fancy, just the entire
On your
thing.
back or your rear end?
Yeah, I guess. I
I think talking about where you're going.
Exchange.
Sorry!
Okay.
That's right.
I do remember Fimbria.
You do?
Yeah, that's where they recreated the
Fine.
Florentine Gardens, right?
Yes, that's right.
Right. Back to here.
Where do you want the back? On your back or your rear end? Your back or your rear end?
So much, Nick. And I
On your
promise you'll
back.
turn your handkerchief.
I look forward to it.
Meanwhile, across the Sea of Serenity, which separated all of the worlds from the rest of the world, lay the USA, the United States of Oregon. Okay, so they used both the United Kingdom of Oregon and the United States of Oregon. Anyway, a land of peace and enchantment, prosperity and delight, which encompassed all the good kingdoms. To the east lay the colorful domes of the Sultan's seat, where Aladdin and Jasmine lived. Not far from where Mulan and Li Shang guarded the Imperial Palace. To the north was Charming Castle, owned by Cinderella and her king.
Here? Tonight's mine.
Next door to Honeymoon Cottage, the 40-bedroom palace that Aurora and Philip called home.
You want it right there?
I figured you'd be all red-eyed and puffy, but seem okay. I mean, trust me.
And to the south, one could spy the lanterns of Rapunzel and Eugene Fizzlebird's divine domicile.
Sit down.
Maybe you could have one?
Damn thing is so hard to get open up.
Meaning?
Near the spot on the coast where Ariel and Eric had made their under and over the sea royal residence at Seaside.
That just hangs there. Like a very expensive wall ornament. Well, Al and I were going to open the business together. So?
But right in the center was the grandest castle in all of Oregon, with lavish turrets and balconies. Its highest towers flying the proud blue and gold banner of the good old USA. Inside the magnificent buildings were many ballrooms, great rooms and staterooms, a formal dining room that could seat hundreds, where everyone was made to feel like a pampered guest, and a wondrous library that held all the books that were ever written. This was all fitting, of course, because this was Castle Beast, home of King Beast and Queen Belle, the seat of Oregon. 20 years ago, King Beast united all the fairy tale lands into one under his crown, and for the past 2 decades, he had ruled over its good citizens with strong and fair judgment, and only occasionally a tiny bit of his beastly temper.
Where's Dad? It's like 20 minutes late for a shift. Did you text her?
Belle had a calming influence on the hot-headed beast. She was not just the love of his life, but the pacifier of his moods. The voice of reason in a gathering storm, and the mother of his only child. The jewel in the crown was the handsome son, 15-year-old Prince Ben. There have been no fairies at his christening to bestow gifts, perhaps because he did not need any. Ben was as handsome as his father, with his strong brow and chisel-cut cheekbones.
Oh, no.
No?
No. I came to Mrs. Waller's friend.
You want the red one, the white one, or the purple?
Architect.
An amateur landscape architect. I haven't done anything big, and I
Red one.
certainly can't do anything to Mrs. Waller's expectations.
But he had his mother's gentle eyes and keen intellect.
No, Pauline.
What if you don't?
Just underneath the fan, so it's probably cold.
Excuse me,
He
sorry.
was a golden boy in every way, with a good heart and a winning spirit. Captain of the tourney team, friend to all, destined to rule Oregon one day. In short, he was the very sort of person that the people of the Isle of the Lost despised. And as on the Isle of the Lost, magic was no longer a factor in daily life in Oregon either. King Beast and Queen Belle stressed scholarship above enchantment. exhorting the young people to work hard instead of relying on fairy spells or dragon friends to help.
Were you under the impression this was optional?
Because Beast was the most powerful figure in all the kingdoms. When he proposed the new book epic, nobody argued against him. It was indeed a new once upon a time for the people of the fabled fairy tale lands. But even without magic, life in Ordon was close to perfect. The sun always shone, the birds always chirped. There was never more than a 5-minute wait at the DFMV, the Department of Formerly Magical Vehicles. And if everyone wasn't happy all the time, it's not as if this were heaven giddy grip people. Everyone was content, except, of course, when they weren't. Isn't that always the way? The kingdom's various short or fluffy or furry or minuscule and sometimes animal sidekicks were causing problems again. Sidekicks United, they called themselves, and they were far from happy. They were, in a word, disgruntled. Well then, how can we help you today? Let's see. Ben wasn't talking to anyone but a piece of paper, or 1,000 pieces. He stared down at the documents in front of him, tapping them with his pen. His father had asked him to lead the council meeting that morning, part of the training for becoming king in a few months. As was tradition, the firstborn child of the royal household would take the throne of Ordon at 16 years of age. Beast and Belle were ready to retire. They were looking forward to long vacation cruises, early bird dinners, and playing golf. Beast, bingo, Belle, and generally taking it easy. Besides, Belle had a stack of unread bedside reading so high it threatened to topple over on a huffy Mrs. Potts when she came to take away the breakfast tray every morning. The complaint wasn't the only thing on his mind. Ben had woken up that morning from a bit of a nightmare. Or it felt like a nightmare, and it certainly looked like one. In the dream, he was walking around a strange village full of shabbily dressed, miserable people. Who ate rotten fruit and drank black coffee. No cream, no sugar, no coffee cake to dip it in. The horror. And he had fallen into some kind of ditch, but someone had helped him out. A beautiful purple-haired girl who looked nothing like anyone in Oladon.
The secret is nanostic technology that grabs and locks on to secure one side of the surface to the other. It's the permanent solution for hanging pictures on the wall fast. And even this rug stays secured to the floor so you don't trip anymore. Does your furniture slide? Just peel and stick it down so it doesn't move around. Mirror to mirror on the wall when those screws, anchors, or drilling at all. Take alien tape outside to hang drill equipment
itself with just one use or your money back. But to make this the best deal on TV, you can get 50% off 3 more rolls of alien tape. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free. Order now.
Call 1-800-899-5869. That's 1-800-899-5869 or order online at tryalientape.com.
Okay.
Incontinence hag. But that doesn't mean that you have to be uncomfortable or embarrassed. Wherever underwear is the fashionable and reliable solution for incontinence. Wherever is real underwear. They are comfortable and provide all the protection you need. Just wear them like regular underwear and toss them in the washer.
Women's style start at 3 pairs for just $36.99, and men's style start at 3 pairs for just $49.99. To order, call 800-993-2146
Okay.
or go to mywherever.com now.
Thank you, he said gratefully. And who are you? Ben, I mean not Ben, but she disappeared before he could catch her name.
Am I crazy, or has our Monday shipment been put away already?
They did it. He's been going full steam ahead all morning.
He went back to the papers in his hand and tried to forget about her. Ben studied the Psychics United complaint, the first of its kind, and his heart beat a little faster at the thought of having to talk to all these people and convince them that there was no need for this level of discontent. He sighed until a familiar voice interrupted his reverie.
Just a chat and a chance to look at the comments. No pressure.
Be careful about the psychics, son. Sooner or later they steal the spotlight. Ben looked up, surprised to see his father standing in the doorway. King Beast looked like he always did, as smiling and happy and fulfilled as on his billboards. All over Oregon they were. Good job being good. Keep it up. King Beast voiced his approval. His father motioned to the stack of papers on Ben's desk. Looks like you're working hard. Ben wiped his eyes. Yeah. King Beast clapped his paw of a hand on his son's shoulder. That's my boy. So what is it that they want exactly?
So, have you come to your senses?
Ben scratched behind his ear with his pen.
Got scratched up by rose thorns,
Scratched by
muscle
legs.
aches, and I'm developing a callus, see?
Oh.
Good. Yeah. It wasn't absurd.
It seems they're a bit upset as they do all the work around here and are hardly compensated for their efforts. If you think about it from their perspective, they have a point. King Beast nodded. Everyone gets a voice in Oregon. Although you can't let too many voices drown out reason, of course. That's what it means to be kingly.
Last thing you need is caffeine.
He said, perhaps a little more forcefully than was necessary. If you keep raising your voice, my darling, you're going to crack all the china. And Mrs. Potts will never allow you either a cup of warm milk or a warm bath again. Ben's mother, the goodly Queen Belle, arrived in the room and slipped her hand under her husband's muzzled arm. Yet another beastly quality the king still seemed to possess. The strength of a small creature in the form of a mere man. She was as beautiful as the day she had come upon Beast's castle and was splendid in a pretty yellow dress. If there were laugh lines around her eyes now, no one seemed to notice, and if anything, they only served to make her look more appealing. The second he saw his mother, Ben found himself more at ease. He, shy and quiet, his mother gentle and understanding. Ben and Belle had always been two like peas in a castle garden pod, always preferring to have their noses in books rather than affairs of the state.
Of course, dear. It was my honor to share the stage with you.
But half the castle staff has signed this petition. See, there's Lumire's scroll and cogwoods, Ben said, his forehead twinkling. Injustice of any kind was upsetting to think about, and it bothered him that the very people on whom his family depended to keep their lives in running order believed that they had cause for complaint.
You see, these drawings, these sketches are a little more natural, and we could use the actual grade of the land as it goes down to the sea, too. So wonderful. Thank you. I obviously did them before I saw your actual garden.
But you can do this. Well then, don't let me stop you. I have a trip to Europe next week, but you will have any and all access to supplies. So she's gonna have the job. Yes. Didn't I make that clear?
Thank you. I promise I will make them perfect and beautiful for you.
I have all the faith in the world.
Lumire and Cogsworth will sign anything anyone asks them to sign. Last week, they signed a petition to declare every day a holiday, his father said, amused. Ben had to laugh. King Beast had a point. The fussy Frenchman and the jolly Brit would agree to anything so they could get back to their work. Chip Potts, who was known to make a little mischief around the castle, had probably put them up to it. That's the ticket. Listen to your people, but assert your right to rule. Lead with a gentle heart and a firm hand. That's the way to be a king. King Beast extended his own fist, and Ben just stared at it. He gazed down at his own hand, which looked like a small child's in comparison to his father's. Beast pulled Ben up by the arm, closing his hand around his son's. There, strong, powerful, kingly. King Beast's hand was so enormous, Ben found he could no longer see his own. Strong, powerful, kingly, Ben repeated. Beast growled, then slapped his son on the back, almost sending him flying into the nearest decorative lamp. The floor shook as he strode out of the room, still chuckling. Queen Belle looked relieved. Beast was not above making a joke at his own expense, though he was much less forgiving when anyone else attempted the same line of humor. She put her arms around her son, drawing him close. Ben, you don't have to be another King Beast. Just be yourself. It's more than enough. That's not what Father says. Belle smiled. They both knew there was no use trying to explain away his father's logic, and she didn't try. No matter what, your father and I believe in you. That's why we want you to start meeting with the council. It's time for you to learn how to rule. You will make a wonderful king all on your own. I promise. I promise. I hope so, Ben said uncertainly. I know so, Belle said, kissing his cheek. As the feather-like steps of his mother faded away, Ben took up his pen and turned back to his pages. This time, though, all he could see was his fist, with the same golden beast head ring that his father wore. Strong, powerful, kingly, he clenched his fingers hard. Ben swore he would make his father proud.
is out.
Thank you, Steve.
Here you are, and here is the summer of 1925.
No, there's more to test something.
Not for sure.
Last time I was here,
Well, you look very pleased with yourself, said Jay as Mal settled into a front row seat and popped her feet up on the desk next to her.
Tired of struggling with that?
I am, she said. I just taught that little blueberry what it means to feel left out. Carlos looked like he was going to have a cow when you told him he was hosting your party. You mean a dog? Mal laughed, even though the joke was getting old. Jay elbowed her with a wink before melting away to his desk in the back of the room. Mal was in a good mood. This class was her favorite. Events, evil schemes, and nasty tricks, taught by Lady Tremaine. Otherwise known as the Wicked Stepmother, Mal was particularly fond of mean-spirited pranks. "Hello, you dreadful children," Lady Tremaine said, entering the room with a swish of her petticoats and casting a bored look at the class in front of her. "Today we will embark on our annual class project, crafting the ultimate evil scheme." She turned toward the chalkboard and wrote in ear-splitting cursive, "The Cinderella story, once upon a broken glass slipper." "As you well know," she said as she turned back to the students, "my manipulation of Cinderella was my greatest evil deed. For years I kept her in the attic and treated her as a virtual servant. If not for some horrid meddling mice, one of my daughters would be the queen of Charming Castle right now, instead of that ungrateful girl. And so the goal of every teacher of Dragon Hall is to train the new generation of villains not to make the same mistakes we did. You must learn to adapt, to be faster, more cunning, and wickeder than ever before. You will spend this year working on an evil scheme of your choosing. The student with the best nasty trick will win Dragon Hall's Evilest of the Year award." The class nodded their heads in unison, each filling with a variety of ideas of awful tricks. Mal scratched her nose with the end of a purple-plumed fountain pen, wondering what her year-long scheming project would be.
For your free sample pack with your free catalog, $45 in money-saving coupons.
She looked around the room at her fellow students scribbling away on notebooks, brows furrowed, some cackling softly under their breaths. Her mind was racing with horrid ideas, each more horrid than the last. Lock all the first years in the dungeon, been there, done that. Fill the hallways with cockroaches, child's play. Lay stampede of goblins loose in the slop hall. That would be just a regular Tuesday. Across the room, Mal heard a soft giggle. She looked over her shoulder to find that annoying new girl, Evie, chatting cheerfully with Carlos DeVille as they played with some sort of black box on his desk. That girl had nothing to be happy about. Why hadn't she? Mal just told her she couldn't come to the Hour of the Year. Mal was slightly disconcerted for a moment until she realized the evil scheme of the year was right in front of her. A twisted smile formed on her lips, and she chewed her fountain pen for a moment before scribbling a page's worth of notes. She would show that blue-haired princess a thing or two. Of course, she'd already told Evie that she couldn't come to the party, but that wasn't enough. It was too simple, too blunt. Mal had to be sneaky, like Lady Tremaine had been, pretending to be working in Cinderella's best interest when she had been doing exactly the opposite. Mal realized that she'd been waiting years for this chance, whether or not she'd consciously known it. The memory of the lost invitation, if indeed it had ever existed in the first place, it was still unclear what had truly happened, grated on her feelings as sharply today as it had when she was 6 years old. A day like that can only happen once in 16 years. A day like that changes a person. A day like that was never going to happen again. Not if Mal could help it. And to be honest, Mal wanted to do more than ruin Evie's day. She wanted to ruin her year. On second thought, maybe keeping Evie out of the party was the wrong move. If Evie wasn't dead, then Mal wouldn't have the opportunity to torture her to her heart's delight. Mal finished writing down her plans just as the bell rang and called to Jay, who was all cheer and charm, and by the time they reached the door, his pockets were full of much more than that. Hold up, Mal said as she spied Carlos and Evie coming toward them. Evie looked genuinely fearful, and Carlos wary as they approached Mal, who blocked the doorway. Hey, Evie, you know that party I'm having? Mal asked. Evie nodded. Yeah? I was only kidding earlier, Mal said with the sweetest smile she could manage. Of course you're invited. I am? Evie squealed. Are you sure you want me there?
Names are always being floated. One more than others.
I don't want anything more in the world, said Mal grandly and truthfully. Don't miss it. I won't, promise Evie with a nervous smile. Mal watched her and Carlos skitter away with satisfaction.
No need to apologize, son. You're too kind. Now,
Jay raised an eyebrow. What was that all about? I thought you didn't want her there, he said as he deftly stole a rotten banana from a first year's lunch pail. Plans change. An evil scheme, huh? Jay waggled both eyebrows. Maybe, Mal said mysteriously, not wanting to give anything away. It wasn't like Jay could be trusted. Thieves' honor meant neither of them had any. Come on, it's me, the only one you can stand on this island. Don't flatter yourself, she said, only half smiling. Don't you hate parties? You didn't go to Anthony Tremaine's kickback the other week, and you missed my cousin Jade's scary 16th. They were off the hook, as the pirate Paze would say.
So, what are you doing right now?
He smoked. Those were different. Anyway, you need to hop to it. Carlos can't throw my party alone. She grabbed his arm. We need jugs of spicy cider, bags of stale potato chips, sparkling slop the works. Jay peeled the banana and took a bite. Done. And make sure it's the good stuff from the wolf, from the first boats. I've got a reputation to uphold. He saluted and tossed the banana peel on the floor, and they both watched gleefully as a fellow student slipped and fell. Things like that never got old. Mal smiled, her green eyes glaring a little more, like her mother's than usual. Let's go. I have a party to throw, and someone to throw it all.
So beautiful. Now, the day we met, that was a great day, but in all my life, I've never had a day like today. I feel free.
Is that a good thing?
Thank you.
Could you be something else other than Prince?
I'll be king soon.
I know that. I just mean, when I first met you, you seemed so eager to help. You even volunteered at the store. Why? Real reason.
The chance to lead a normal life, just for a few days. The chance to make my own decisions. Royalty has evolved into mostly ceremonies.
Okay.
Ceremonies of theatre. For some time now, I felt as if I was a prop in someone else's life.
Well, that's